Hi everyone, bon dia to you all. Now 3 weeks ago I talked about the importance of imagination, where I made a demo of an imaginary lemon. The person had her eyes closed and I was walking her through with the smelling, the cutting and eating that imaginary lemon. And you were able to see and hear her saying that she was basically salivating by just the thought alone. And you were able to see how powerful imagination can be. And your mind doesn't know whether something is happening right now or it is just purely your imagination. Now, if you want to review the video one more time, I will link the video below so that you can review it. Now, we can actually make use of imagination, but we can actually take it a few steps further by making use of all the senses to rehearse a certain situation. Feel it, hear it, touch it, taste it, see it. Now, for the ones that don't know me, my name is Mindy Ling. I help busy female career tigers from I'm too busy to I am in control. Now today I want to talk about visualization, also known as mental imagery or mental rehearsal. Visualization is a training tool. Athletes make use of it. They visualize and rehearse in their mind a certain skill or performance in their mind to program their body for success. Now, according to the article, Imagery and Visualization Can Improve Athletic Performance by Elizabeth Quinn. Athletes can use these techniques to cultivate a heightened state of mental awareness, which has been shown to boost confidence and also in overall well-being, and in turn also enhance performance. Athletes can use this technique to intend an outcome or a race or a training session to simply rest in a relaxed feeling of calm and well-being. Now, this tool is not only available to athletes, but it's available to all of us. We can make use of this tool in our daily lives too. You can apply this in different situations in your life. I apply this all the time. Allow me to share one of my many experiences with visualization. Now, in 2012, during the Euro crisis, I was in a sticky situation where I needed to find a new place to live. But I didn't want to pay so much on rent. And then in addition, I didn't want to live in a one-room apartment. So those were my requirements. And I was able to check out 5 apartments in one day. But I couldn't make a decision which one to take. Now I know it sounds such a luxury problem, right? But I couldn't make that decision. So I was in such a situation that I didn't know what choice to make, and all the time I was very scared that I had this fear that I was making the wrong choice. I would have like all the what if situations in my head. And all of that went through my head and I felt very anxious and very nervous and I couldn't sleep because of that. So I took a deep breath, just like what I just did now, and I selected 2 apartments out of the 5. And I still couldn't make a decision. At that moment, I took another deep breath to calm myself down. And what I did is I put both paperworks right of those two apartments in front of me. And I took another deep breath and I just closed my eyes. And I started asking myself which apartment is the right apartment for me. And suddenly in my visualization, I felt that I was drawn to one apartment. And all of a sudden, I felt as if I was in that apartment. And the image was so vivid and it was so real for me at that stage. I felt as if I was able to see myself living in there. And all my 5 senses were actually fully awake in that apartment. After that visualization, I took action and I filled in the form. That was the only form that I filled in. And I posted that form to the agency. And I had to wait for a week or two for the agency to reply to me whether I am the right fit for that apartment. During that whole week, that whole 2 weeks, I kept on repeating and rehearsing that I was in that apartment that I wanted. After that week, I was called, after 1 week or two, I was called and they said I was the new tenant of that specific apartment that I felt that I was in at that stage. Now you might say, hey, you know what, Mindy, you were just lucky. But I have a lot more stories about visualizations and how they actually all came true. Are you interested in learning more about visualizations and start practicing this in your daily lives? Now, I'm going to be linking a video from Vishen Lakhiani, the founder of Mind Valley, and he gives a step-by-step guide on how to visualize. Visualization is not a one-time thing. Just like with everything, you need to keep on repeating until you've done it enough times, until you know it by heart. And it only takes 10 to 15 minutes a day, or if you want, a bit longer. It's all up to you, as long as it's 10 to 15 minutes. And I think and I believe visualization helps you in every facets of your life. But as with everything, you need to be willing to do the work. As always, sharing is caring. Please do share this video with your friends, with your family, and with your colleagues so that you can share a bit of the love from me. Now, I am actually curious. Have you ever tried visualization and how did this help you? Let me know in the comment box below. And other than that, I wish you a fantastic work week. 𝕠𝕚𝕟𝕦𝕒𝕝𝕠𝕟 to you all. Bye bye.